What's up, everyone? I've got a different video for you guys today. I'm going to give you guys my opinion on kind of the state of Call of Duty from the perspective of a small creator. I know you're seeing a lot of the big creators and streamers give their opinion on how bad Call of Duty's state is right now, but I'll give it from my point of view. I don't know if you guys care, but I'll give it to you guys and you guys can kind of see what I'm thinking when I'm making this content. Let's get into it. Now, before we jump into it, I got to give a little bit of backstory. I have been playing Call of Duty for the past 14 years and will probably still be playing Call of Duty after this video. So please just keep that in mind when we're getting into it. And if you feel there might be a little bit of a bias there might be. I still will play this game. Even though it's not in the best state right now, it is what it is. All right, first let's talk about the current state of the game. Fortunately, we all know that Call of Duty is not in a great place right now. I can't lie about it. And here are some of the reasons why. From a multiplayer perspective, I feel like multiplayer is only really there for you to level up or unlock guns or level up the guns for Warzone or Resurgence. Again, that's coming from a more battle royale mindset. So I'm sure there will be some comments below about that, but that's how I'm feeling right now. I jump into a multiplayer game and it just feels, I don't know, a little weird. Like people are just there to level up guns and then leave. From a battle royale perspective, it really feels like Resurgence is the only thing that's kind of propping up the battle royale space for Call of Duty. I feel like Uzbekistan is not working out very well and people are just going back to their old ways with Rebirth and not even really giving Area 99 a shot. So I do feel there is a lack of variety there and it's not really going well there either. And then there's the cheating problem. The cheaters are rampant. I'm not going to get into it. You've all seen the videos on YouTube right now about everybody complaining about it. Just know that more people are cheating than you even realize it. It's not just the people that have God mode or have only headshots. It's way more than that. And just know that way more people are cheating than you even realize it. And it's just really bad right now. And then from an optimization perspective, I don't understand how this game isn't optimized yet. It's built on a code base that anytime they release an update, it will crash. It will cause problems for console, for PC. There's so many issues that I can't fathom that a billion-dollar company is still going through. I think this is also just a symptom of having a year cycle Call of Duty as we have in the past and them just bringing out bad product on bad product. So just know that it's incredibly poorly optimized, that's for sure. Now we're gonna go over some of the positives. There's not many, bear with me here. Even making this video, I kind of thought to myself, I don't know why I'm playing this game, but there are some. So I wanted to hit on them as well. My first big takeaway that I love about this game right now, movement mechanics. I love Omni movement. I'm a big proponent of having an unrealistic movement style because it just allows for better gameplay and more fun clips and content and all that matter. And it gives a bit of skill to it as well, and it allows people to actually try and get better at certain skills within the game. I feel like this is a little bit of a stretch, but I feel like some of the limited time modes have been pretty good too. The prop hunt, the red light, green light for Squid Games, and those little kind of multiplayer things. Even the Uzbekistan Squid Games has been pretty good. So I will give them that. I don't love that the game would crash, but yet the store still worked. So there might be a minus there as well. But overall, I do think they do a good job with those limited time modes as well. The variety that we have right now within the Battle Royale side of Call of Duty, I do think is a plus as well. You can go play the Resurgence rotation with both maps for trios, duos, solos. You can play each map for quads. You go and try different things in multiplayer. You can play big map. I think that's great and it gives players a lot of options to play with, but I also believe that they need to add a couple more maps for Resurgence that they have in the backlog, and we all have seen them. And obviously a couple more of the big maps and rotate them in. We've seen this done in other battle royales. I'm not sure why this isn't something they can do, but right now from a game mode perspective, I do think there's some variety there, so I will give them that, but I would like to see some more maps. All right, now jumping into what could be better about the game. I feel like I've foreshadowed a bit what we'll be looking at here, but I would love for them to tackle the cheating. The cheating is unbearable right now, and it's kind of all over the place. We really need to tackle it, and maybe it's them just admitting that Ricochet doesn't work and they need to find a third party to use, or them just actually tackling it from the source by finding these cheat providers. I'm not sure what the plan is there, but it is kind of miserable right now, especially with the subtle hacks that are happening. I feel like it's happening way more than we even realize, and it's kind of tough to deal with as well. My second point that they could do better on is honestly just listening to the community and taking in the feedback, but also not applying it all. I know that sounds kind of counterintuitive. I really don't want them to only cater to the highly skilled players, aka kind of the pros or the streamers or anything like that, but I also don't want them catering to only the casual players that are only on kind of once every couple weeks. I really do want them to find a balanced player feedback method that they can kind of interact with their community and tell us what they're looking into, what's coming up. And I understand they have their public Twilio boards and their management softwares that kind of shows what's up next, but right now, if anything's majorly wrong, they do not speak about it, and I feel like sometimes it gets a little out of hand, and then they just release something like Squid Games and makes the player base pretty bad. I think the communication there could be a lot better, but again, we'll see if they ever go that way. If you've gotten this far in the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps me more than you realize and tells you when I'm live or I've posted a video. So if you have, thank you. And if you haven't, leave a like. So as a small streamer, I also feel like how bad Call of Duty is right now, it's kind of an opportunity for smaller streamers to kind of fill that gap where the bigger streamers might be taking a break or trying other games out. Smaller streamers can kind of work on their craft and get more videos out there and grab that audience that might not be able to watch their favorite creator play the game that they want to watch. So I do think there's an opportunity there. We all know that these cycles happen with Call of Duty. Yes, this one feels a little bit worse than normal, but we do know that there's going to be another release with Verdansk coming back very soon. Use that time to kind of perfect your craft, so when there is another upswing, you're in the mix as well. And then if the skills that you've built over this time don't work out when there's another upswing, you don't know where these skills are going to work out for you. So from a small creative's perspective, I think it's an opportunity and it's a positive way to look at it right now. I know that might be me looking through rose-colored glasses, but it's also something I need to tell myself and kind of push myself. While other people might be quitting, it might be the perfect time to step in and try different things out and get more content out there. So all I'm saying, and this is obviously only to small creators or anything like that, use the time wisely, take advantage of what's in front of you, because we just never know what's going to happen. Obviously, I'm a small creator too. I am not speaking in a way that I think I am big by any means, so take that with a grain of salt. If it's a little motivation for you, that's great. If not, that's all right as well. And on that note, thank you for watching. I appreciate the support lately. And if you haven't already, leave a like and subscribe. It helps me more than you even realize. And if you have an opinion, leave it down in the comments below. Let me know how you see Call of Duty right now and what you think of the state of it is. And let me know if you're going to keep playing or not. I think from my perspective, as a Call of Duty player for a long time, I probably will still play the game. But I would love to hear you guys' opinion as well. So leave that down below. Peace.